everyone, and welcome to the latest vlog. It is Saturday today, and I've had kind of a strange day, although it's been a very good day. It's a beautiful day out. I met up with a friend today and we went to Harbourfront. We got some bubble tea and we just sat and chatted for a couple of hours. It was so nice to catch up. Lots of people out and everyone seems to be in high spirits. The reason it's been kind of a strange day though is because I miss Truffle so much. Oh my goodness. I'm not sad because the memory of him makes me feel very, I don't know, joyful, but at the same time, I miss him a lot, like a lot. I think it's because it was his birthday a few days ago on the 15th. I think about him every night, but it kind of got me into the rabbit hole, so to speak, of looking at his old photos and videos, just like reminiscing about him. So I'm in a very like truffly mood. So it's been nice, but at the same time, there's that emptiness inside because I miss him. So yeah, it's been a good day, but I'm probably gonna go back into the rabbit hole of watching videos of Truffle until hubby gets home. He's working today. Before I get back to that though, I wanted to show you my hair because this is the first time I've done anything to it besides wearing it straight since cutting the curtain bangs. So I had talked about wanting to experiment with putting a wave in my hair with the curtain bangs and seeing what that looks like, but I haven't gotten around to it until now. So I did that this morning, and even though it's fallen out a little bit, I still really like the way it looks. I don't think it looks that different. Like you can't really tell that I have curtain bangs with this style, but I still think it looks good, and I'm actually really liking the curtain bangs. It's not bothering me as much anymore. I don't pin them back as often unless like I'm really focusing on something and the tickling is distracting me.
That frees the world, you know. It's not just about white people going on this journey to get themselves straight. It's about what Daddy said as perfect. I think he even said perfect.
I wanted to show you what I'm wearing because this has been my outfit on repeat. My pandemic style has become really casual, so I've been wearing these oversized t-shirts. I actually just got a few from SHEIN, and I have a second order on the way with more colors, but this one is the black one, as you can see. I also bought this, which is the Fjallraven Kanken belt bag or hip bag. It's essentially a fanny pack, and it's kind of a throwback from the days I used to wear the Mountain Equipment Co-op one. This was before YouTube, so you probably haven't seen it, but I used to wear a very similar black fanny pack. I would wear it crossbody and I loved it. It was very casual and easy and convenient. So with that, I'm wearing biker shorts. So I did buy some biker shorts from SHEIN, and I really love these. They're so comfortable. I've been wearing them a ton. And of course I have on my running shoes. Good morning everyone. It is Sunday today and I am heading to Canadian Tire. Hubby and I decided we would try painting the kitchen cabinets. We decided sometime over the summer, but we wanted to wait until the paint was on sale. It was last week. We bought some paint and we're in the middle of our project. It is going to take a little bit of time. We have a tiny condo, and maneuvering all of the boards and the workspace and doing all of that does take a bit of finagling, but the progress is slow and steady, and so far we're pretty happy with the results. So I'm just going to pick up a few more supplies to make the project a little bit easier. It probably wasn't the best decision to start the project at this time because I'm actually super busy right now with my project management work, but I get these ideas into my head and I kind of just want to implement them immediately, but we're taking it easy. We're not rushing through. We did try to rush through a little bit and learned my lesson. We're gonna try to be done by the next full moon, which is around October 19th, October 20th.
I'm gonna buy another one of this foam roller set. It's basically a 4-inch foam roller with 2 of these foamy attachment things and a tray. I've been using this for the paint layer and it's been really handy. So I figured I would buy another set for the primer because I'm wanting that to go a little bit smoother. This set is $10.99. To sand and paint the doors, we ripped off the little bumpers or the little pads that prevent the drawers and cupboard doors from slamming. So I'm going to buy some new ones. I'm thinking I'm going to get these little felt pads. The ones we had were, I think, like a gummy rubber material.
Here's what I ended up getting from Canadian Tire. I got the foam roller set as planned. I got these little felt pads for the drawers and cupboards. And I also got 2 6-inch planters with 2 saucers. Here is the state of our kitchen. You can see that the top is still that dark wood color, and hubby has gone ahead and taken off the front of each drawer and also the door for that corner cabinet, and I've gone ahead and primed and painted all of the trim. Our door hardware is down here, and we're gonna be putting back all of the doors and front parts of the drawers on this section today, so you'll be able to see what that looks like. We've still got, as I mentioned, the top cabinets to do, but the next section we're gonna focus on is this section here, and you can see that there's been a lot of wear and tear on our cupboards over the years. We have lived here for over 10 years now, well over 10 years. So you can see that this part has started to really wear down. I guess the stain or the varnish has started to wear off, and this cupboard as well. Our drawers were pretty bad too. The top cupboards actually aren't too bad, especially these 2 cupboards here, because we don't use them that often, but you can see the wear and tear on this section here. So it's definitely time to refinish these cabinets, and it's been kind of a fun little project for us to do that together. In terms of paint color, we chose this one here, Abalone. It's like a very light gray, almost bordering on white, but you can tell by that white stripe that it is a few shades darker than white. We also chose this color for the bathroom, Mineral Dust. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a little more yellow or brown in it. I thought we would paint the cupboard doors in the bathroom this color along with the storage unit that we have over the toilet. But we have tons of this abalone paint. We bought a gallon of it, and we've actually used very little of it. So I'm thinking we'll just use abalone throughout. The colors are almost the same anyway. Did bring one of the painted doors into the bathroom to see what it would look like in the lighting and with the finishes that we have in there. I thought it looked fine, so maybe we will just do that, use abalone for everything, and save on buying some more paint, both the money and the waste, because we probably won't use very much of that paint and we'll have a ton left over. Hi everyone, it is Wednesday today, and it is the 15-year anniversary of hubby and me moving into this condo. Oh my goodness, we've lived here for a decade and a half. That is incredible to me because as a child, I actually moved around a lot. I didn't really stay in one place for, I would say, like over 3 years was kind of like my max, all the way up until I moved here. So all of that bouncing around, it was just such a comfort to buy this condo and to stay in it for so long. And hubby and I don't really have plans to leave anytime soon. I mean, it's hard to say. Life sometimes takes twists and turns, but we are very happy with the condo despite the small size. And you can see that we did put back some of the drawers. We're going really slow and steady with this, so we're still working on the bottom cupboards. I think that'll be done in the next day or two, and then we're gonna start with the upper cabinets. But I think it looks really good. It's not perfect, but I like the color. It's gonna look so different because it's such a lighter color. Hubby and I were saying that it kind of looks cottagey, which is really interesting. Different from what we're used to, but I think it'll be a good change. I wanted to pop on to show you my outfit. I decided to pull out this really light coat. It's almost like a blazer style jacket. I got this from Uniqlo in the kids section. I believe it might have been in Hong Kong or Japan. So I really like it. It's kind of shaped like a long blazer. I know it's like a little bit longer than what the camera can show. It fits me perfectly, but I can still move in it because it's like a really flexible material. Not too thick, but gives me a little bit of warmth. And there's some like red lining in the pockets and also in the collar. I actually am not a huge fan of the red accents, but I don't mind them at all. And then this sweater is something that I just picked up from SHEIN. I got my second order in, and I'm gonna do like try on footage and film the second part of my keep or return video, and then I'm gonna return the things that I don't want from this order. But this sweater I'm definitely keeping. We are all done with the bottom cabinets. Here is what it looks like. Don't mind the mess. Oh my gosh. There's stuff everywhere right now. And of course, we're still doing the top cabinets. We're gonna be working on these ones next. Hubby has already taken down the 4 doors, and I am sanding, priming, and painting these 2 doors first. We have very limited space, so I think I'm gonna do these 2 doors as well as all of this trim, including this panel here. And then hubby can put these 2 doors back while I tackle these ones next. Here is what our kitchen is looking like now. Slow and steady really works. And especially since I'm vlogging over such a long period of time, it probably looks like we're getting through these cupboards faster than we actually are. It's been very kind of like easy peasy, the pace we're going at. Doesn't feel stressful. I look forward to working on the painting every day, and it's starting to come together. It's a cozy rainy Saturday, so I thought I would chat with you a little bit before ending off this vlog. And I have a few clips that I wanted to talk through. I guess the first thing I'll mention is a little report back on those salted egg yolk ice cream bars that hubby and I had. They're pretty good. I don't know if I would get them again. They don't really taste like salted yolk very much. They just taste like pretty milky with a hint of a savory flavor. And when I looked at the ingredients, I noticed that cheese was one of the ingredients, which was kind of random. They were pretty tasty. I think hubby enjoyed them more than I did. Also on the salted yolk theme, we bought a really delicious kind of like bread from T&T. I think it was called salted duck yolk chocolate lava bread or something along those lines. It was basically a long loaf, and when you cut it into pieces, you could see like chocolate baked into the bread. There was also like a salted duck yolk custard inside. This was really, really, really yummy. I cooked this pasta dish that I really enjoyed. Because I'm trying to use things up and not buy too many ingredients, I decided to Google a recipe so I could make a dish that was kind of like a pepperoni pasta dish. So I found this dish. It was called pepperoni pizza pasta, and it was so good. I had a whole bunch of pepperoni I wanted to use up. I had the pasta already. I had the cheese already. So really the only thing I bought was a green pepper. And I put together this dish based on a recipe which I will link down below. And it turned out so well. Hubby really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was very filling and satisfying and delicious. So I highly recommend this recipe if you like pizza and pasta. Keeping on the food theme, hubby and I tried Jollibee for the first time yesterday. I'm gonna throw in the clips here and then I'll come back to tell you what I thought of everything we ordered. Hubby got Jollibee for us for lunch today. We ended up buying a 6-piece chicken bucket. This is all dark meat. They only have dark meat option, I think, and it's half spicy, half regular. There should be 3 thighs in here and 3 drumsticks. I think the gravy goes with the chicken. We got a small order of the spaghetti. I got myself a chicken sandwich. I'm not actually a huge fan of dark meat, so I got this breaded chicken breast sandwich instead. And then we ordered 2 of the ube pies. Hubby's actually had Jollibee before. He got it for lunch at work one day, and he brought home one of the peach mango pies. I didn't vlog that day, but it was pretty good. I wanted to try a different flavor though, and for some reason, on the website, I couldn't order the peach mango pies separately. It only came in a combo. As planned, I ate my chicken sandwich, which was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Plain and simple, just the way I like it. A piece of breaded fried chicken with some mayo and a really nice like soft brioche bun. It was so satisfying. So I would definitely buy that again. So I tried a little bit of the spicy chicken and it was really delicious. The spice that they use it's got some heat, but it also has a really nice flavor. The sweet spaghetti was pretty good. Hubby liked it more than I did, but I typically don't like sweet spaghetti sauce all that much. Even the San Marzano tomatoes, which are like really good tomatoes that pretty much everyone loves, I find them a bit too sweet for my liking, so I try not to use those. And also the spaghetti was very plump, like it was very well cooked, and it was fine. Like I always enjoy pasta pretty much, but I usually prefer my pasta more like al dente and also not as sweet. So I probably wouldn't order the spaghetti again, although if hubby ordered some, I would have like a bite or two. The ube pie was so good. I actually prefer it to the peach mango pie. McDonald's actually used to do deep fried pies, and they switched to baked, of course, because it's healthier. But I really like the flavor of these like deep fried pies, and the ube was just like very rich and satisfying. A nice like sweetness, starchiness, all the things I love. The last thing before I go is that I wanted to talk through a bunch of clips where hubby and I went with a couple of friends to a baseball game. It has been well over 2 years since we've gone to any sort of large scale event, sports, concerts, whatever else we used to do that was like a lot of people in one place, of course, due to the pandemic. And we've read about places opening up, but we haven't really been interested in going much. But then these friends asked us if we wanted to check out a baseball game like way back when. They just floated it as an idea, and we checked for tickets, but they were like all really expensive because I guess there was like so much demand that all the cheap tickets sold out. But then they added a block of tickets pretty recently, I think like a week or so before the actual date of the game. So I was browsing online and it was like pretty good seats for a very low price. By pretty good seats, like they were still in the upper deck, upper level, but they were like row 2 seats, so not too bad. And the seats were in a pod style where you're like physically distant from other ticket holders. So we decided to go for it and see what it would be like. The capacity was about at like maybe 60%. I think normal full capacity is over 50,000 and they limited it to 30,000, which was already higher than what they had before. People were pretty spread out, but there was the option to buy non-physically distanced seating versus physically distanced. So we opted for the safer route, of course. And heading there, you know, was okay. It was fine. We were outdoors. When we got to the queue, we showed our proof of vaccination, and it was actually pretty quick to get in. We were in line for less than 5 minutes. So we got in, we got to our seats. Everyone's wearing masks if you're out of your seats. And once you get to your seat, if you're eating or drinking, you can take off your mask. One thing that I was surprised about, they had said that even if it was raining, they would leave the dome partially open for ventilation. And when we got there, even though it was just drizzling outside, the dome was completely closed. So I was a little bit surprised by that, and it actually did feel stuffy inside, more like heat-wise than ventilation-wise, but I was like, oh, this is kind of strange. But it was more of a passing thought, and I didn't really feel unsafe at any point in time. So the game was awesome. We scored a lot of runs. There was a grand slam, which I actually got on video. Because I record for such a small portion of the game, it usually doesn't work out that I actually record an important moment or like a highlight. We cheered. It was just like a great atmosphere. When the performer was singing the national anthem, I actually felt goosebumps. I just felt like a lot of emotion. So yeah, it was a good experience. I really enjoyed the game, and I'm glad we went, even though I know it's not like everyone's choice to do something like that at this point in time. So I think I'm going to end off the vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. It is Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, but unfortunately hubby's working, so we're gonna have lunch together and then he's going to head off to work all of the long weekend. But it's okay because we'll have some tasty food and spend time together before he has to leave for work, and then the rest of the day I'll like sand, prime, and paint and work on my creative projects. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next vlog. I hope you're all doing great. Bye.